Today, we're going to talk about something that completely flips the script on what makes a person valuable. See, we're taught it's all about skills and experience, but the one quality that truly sets you apart from everyone else is something much deeper.
So let me ask you this right off the bat. What really determines your value? I mean, in your career, in your life, is it all about what's on paper, or is there something more?
For most of us, the answer seems pretty obvious. We're kind of programmed from a young age to think our worth is all about what we can show off, what we can prove.
Yeah, the common wisdom says your price tag in the world is set by your skills, your experience, and the degrees you've collected. It's basically the paper trail you leave behind, the you on paper. But what if that's just the surface level? Look at this. On one hand, you have the common belief, skills, experience, degrees. But the deeper reality? Well, skills just point to your capability. Your experience shapes your mindset. But underneath it all, the real foundation is your character. In Urdu, there's a powerful word for this, kirdar.
And here's the thing. The world is absolutely flooded with people who have great skills and tons of experience. It's like that's just the ticket to get into the stadium. It doesn't mean you're going to get to play, let alone win the game. So if everyone has that ticket, what makes you different?
And that leads us right to the heart of the matter. We need to find the ultimate differentiator, the one quality that really, truly matters. And that is kirdar, character. But it's so much more than just the English word. It's not about what you can do. It's about who you are. It's your integrity, your mindset, your very essence. Who you are when you think nobody's looking. That's the stuff that never shows up on a resume. Because let's be real, companies don't just hire a resume, they hire a person, a whole, complete human being. And they know that the character of that one person can literally make or break an entire team. All right, to really drive this home, I've got a fantastic little story for you. It's all about a test of true worth, disguised as something completely ordinary. So picture this, a waiting room for a huge job interview. It's packed with highly qualified candidates. I mean, we're talking top of their class, amazing resumes, the whole 9 yards. On paper, every single one of them is a perfect fit.
The air is thick with tension, right? Everyone's in competition mode, going over their answers in their head. And then, out of nowhere, something unexpected happens. One of the candidates turns to the others, and he makes this simple, almost kind of strange request. He just asks, "Can I please borrow your tie? I will return it right after my turn." He's asking his direct competition for a favor.
And you can probably guess what happens. Most of them are thinking, no way, why would I help this guy? He's the competition. Their focus is on winning, not helping, so they just flatly refuse. But then there's one guy. He doesn't even hesitate. He just agrees, takes off his own tie, and hands it over. An act of pure generosity in a super high-stakes moment.
So who do you think got the job?
Well, this is where it gets really interesting. Because the result of this little waiting room drama, it tells you everything you need to know. The candidate who shared his tie, he was the one who got hired. All those other perfectly qualified people with their perfect resumes were sent home. So what gives?
Well, here is the big reveal. The man asking for the tie wasn't another candidate at all. He was the boss, the CEO of the company.
The entire situation was a test. It was never about a tie. It was a test of character. And the other candidates, they failed. They showed that under pressure, they lacked generosity and foresight. But the helpful candidate, he proved that his worth, his kirdar, went way, way beyond what was written on his resume.
Look, every other candidate in that room had it all on paper. Skills, experience, degrees, they checked every single box, but they were all missing the one thing that truly mattered. Character.
So, what does this all mean for you? How does this story apply to your life, to your journey? Let's bring this lesson back home.
It's really this simple. Your skills and your experience, they get you noticed. They'll get you in the door, but it's your character that's going to get you chosen.
So by all means, keep building your skills. That's crucial. But remember to spend just as much time and energy cultivating your character, your integrity, your empathy, your reliability. That is what will truly, truly raise your value.
And I'll leave you with this to think about. Your skills might open the door, but what qualities will keep you in the room?